Hello on Wildlife. Attacks and battles, animals fighting for food and survival every day. This is a new compilation, let's go! Saving a little rabbit is a noble thing to do, but releasing it into the wild has to be done right. As always, the rabbit didn't live even 10 seconds. The lion ran right out at a small lonely buffalo. The frightened animal even took a defensive stance, but the lion could only laugh at that. The predator clawed at the prey's neck, and after a 20-second battle, he threw it to the ground. This is very rare to see. A leopard has snuck up on a huge flock of pelicans. Waiting for the right moment, he attacks, and the whole feathered flock begins to take off in a complete panic. In such turmoil cannot do without stragglers and gapers, and he fell into the tenacious claws of a leopard. There is no chance to escape. The leopard is waiting for a tasty lunch. An owl was flying to its nest with prey in its talons. A big hawk appeared out of nowhere and decided to take away the owl's food. The falcon did it very effectively. The owl dropped the mouse and he picked it up right in the air. Anticipation near the drain for this jolly dog was justified. A huge rat popped right into his mouth. A crazy lion broke into a pack of wild African dogs. It is not clear why such aggression, but in just a few seconds he attacked 2 puppies. Wildlife is always very dangerous, even for big and ferocious animals like hippos. In deep water, it is not always possible to keep your little ones safe, especially when there are many hungry and angry crocodiles around. There's a funny fight between 2 pandas. After a short battle, one of the pandas falls out of the tree. It looks both horrible and funny, but the panda is fine after the fall. An interesting moment was caught on the door surveillance camera. A raccoon escaping from a fox climbed up on a pillar in front of the door. I don't think the fox was hunting him, he was just curious. Soon the raccoon got tired of sitting on the pillar. He climbed down and ran away. And this slow-motion footage shows a tuna catching fish right in flight. When the zoo hung a piece of meat on a string, the lioness easily managed to chase the tiger away. That's how aggressive angry women of the animal world can behave. The poor lion was unlucky. The lioness scratched his nose, but there was nothing he could do in response. This moment was filmed in Italy, a pack of 3 wolves attacking a lone domestic dog. The dog tried to run away, and the wolves acted very carefully. Dog received several bites, but managed to jump to its territory in time through the barbed wire fence. This is the only way he managed to survive. A mother leopard put up a real fight with a lioness for a small chance to save her cubs. It was certainly one of the bravest acts, and surprisingly the lioness did not notice the cubs and chased after the female. As the tourists reported, another lioness soon caught a wildebeest nearby, and the lions lost interest in the leopard. The mother saved her cubs, who were completely unharmed. Here comes the attack of a leopard that has tracked down a donkey on the side of the road. Ignoring the car and other donkeys, the predatory cat grabs its prey by the throat and drags it down the slope. Here is a similar moment, only here the donkey came running to the defense of his comrade and began to bite the leopard. The predator did not pay attention to the bites. He continued to strangle his prey and was not going to let go. Soon people joined this battle, and only with the help of stones they managed to drive the leopard away. A kind woman decided to save the spider. She carefully brought it to the tree and let it free. But the cunning lizard is here, and the spider is out of luck. It looks like these zebras at the watering hole have smelled something and become nervous. Indeed, in a second they are attacked by a lioness. The zebras were very fast, and the lioness almost immediately fell behind. These rats should not be so boldly running around the yard. Nocturnal predators are always on the lookout. The owl's attack was very successful, taking the prey in its talons. Here comes the fight between the two horses. It's not clear what they were fighting about, but the dogs didn't like it. A sea lion swooped out of the water onto the coastal rocks and quickly caught a gaping bird for lunch. A very successful hunt. Donkeys can behave very unpredictably. For example, this one started biting a cow for no reason, who was just shocked and didn't understand why. And this insolent one had a conflict with a large bull. After a short battle of glances, the bull started to walk away, ignoring the crazy donkey. But he couldn't calm down and continued his pursuit. Soon the bull did not hold his nerves. He attacked and overturned the donkey, and only after that, he calmed down for a while. This is what happens to your eyes when you stick your tongue where it doesn't belong. On Vancouver Island, a bear got into a small farm. He immediately got into the pig's enclosure and decided to eat it. But the prey was not timid. It first decided to attack the insolent bear, which in a panic ran away and did not know what to do. Soon he was gone. In the winter forest, a lynx sneaks up on an unsuspecting squirrel. A beautiful jump, an attack, and the lynx takes the squirrel in its fangs. Cheetahs have attacked a family of new antelopes, and now they've pounced on the smallest one. The mother antelope came to the defense, but her single clumsy attack was not successful. The baby was defeated. On the porch of a house, a leopard crept up on two sleeping dogs. One of them was immediately and successfully attacked. The leopard escaped with its prey in its fangs. Two brave dogs risked barking at the donkey. But without thinking for a long time, he caught one dog by the hind leg and turned it over. After such a trick, the dogs scattered at once and did not attack again. Another moment with the donkeys and the dog, who was chasing the donkeys and clearly stressing them out with his presence. It all ended when he received a precise hoof strike to the head. The pigeon was unlucky enough to get into the cougar's enclosure. The cats immediately switched on the hunting mode, so the bird had only seconds to live. After a beautiful jump, the pigeon ended up in the puma's teeth. The golden eagle is such a powerful bird of prey that it can easily handle even wolves. And this is real proof of that. The bird decided to attack the crab, but this little guy didn't let himself get hurt. He pounced back and managed to defend himself. Next is a moment that shows how much even the most ferocious predators fear the boar. A leopard escapes in a tree to avoid a confrontation with the wrong prey. The cat sat in the tree for quite a long time and came down only when the boar was gone. An eagle must have tremendous strength to lift and carry such large prey as a fox. A resident of Texas managed to film a black snake with the tip of another snake's tail sticking out of its mouth. Scared of people, the black snake decided to burp its prey. It did this quite quickly, and to the surprise of the filmmakers, the swallowed snake was still alive. Soon it crawled away on its own. This seal has been chasing fish right next to the shore for a long time, and when he couldn't catch it, he decided to take revenge on the fishermen. Look funny. The yellow creature was filmed in Thailand, and it's a warty frogfish. As soon as a potential prey approached it, it swallowed it whole. A little blind squirrel got surrounded by hungry crows, who were ready to kill him at the first opportunity. But the mother squirrel did her best to protect the baby and fight off the crows. Soon she managed to get the cub to safety. A wildebeest thinks for a long time about what to do, because a hungry lioness is waiting for her on the shore. The antelope can't think of anything better than to throw herself at the lioness, and surprisingly it works. Cannibalism among crocodiles is quite common, and on this video you can see how a big alligator grabbed a small one by the tail. He tried to resist, but nothing worked. The small one swam away in the fangs of the big one. And here the armadillo was underestimated by the caracara. It attacked the beast, which defensively curled up into an armored cocoon. The bird's paw was also trapped inside. Now it can neither attack nor fly away. As they say, the trap is slammed shut. Here's a beautiful leopard attack on an antelope right out of the tree. The predatory cat has clung to its prey. It has cut off its oxygen, and the antelope will definitely not be able to stand on its feet for long. A pack of wolves starts chasing a donkey, but the donkey is not an animal that gives up easily. He ran very fast, repelling all attacks, and at the same time attacked with his hooves himself. The donkey resists with all his might, hitting the wolves with fierce precision, but soon his strength is gone. Victory for the wolves. And here comes the lone attack. The wolf clutched the donkey in the neck, who just stood there and had no strength to resist. I think the wolf would have succeeded, but he was frightened away by people's screams and ran away. And another unsuccessful attack by a lone wolf on a herd of donkeys. The predator clearly overestimated his capabilities. Amateur fishermen caught a rather large fish, which they could not immediately pull to the shore. The crocodile did not miss his chance, but I would be afraid to even go near a body of water with such monsters, let alone fishing. Bursting into a flock of pigeons, the jackal easily managed to catch one bird. The pigeons need to be more careful. After the lion attack, this herd of buffalo is on the run. But as always, the slowest and laggard is the unlucky one. The lions pounce on him with the whole pride, and there's nothing you can do to help him. A brave doggy decided to attack the street cats, but finding himself completely surrounded, he immediately backed up. That's how easily bears get food during the pink salmon spawning season. All he has to do is jump into the water and the big red fish is in his teeth. And here the leopard thought that the baboon was a very easy prey that would not cause much trouble, but not so. When the baboon attacked back, the leopard realized he was wrong. The hawk's attack on a feeding ground for small birds was very successful. It caught one sparrow with its talons right in flight. This bear cub is sitting on top of a dry tree. The bears are clearly hiding from something, and after a second it all becomes clear. They're being attacked by hungry wolves. The bear hops up the tree just in time, and the wolves soon get tired of playing cat and mouse and leave. And here you can watch a cat attack a fox. The cat bravely attacks the uninvited guest and tries to chase it away from its territory. In this battle, the cat is not harmed at all. This time the jaguar's hunting tactics were quite unconventional. He attacked the alligator not from the shore, but from the water. The crocodile could not escape. A moose cub fell into the bear's clutches. A few seconds later, a moose came running to the cries of her cub, but she did not dare to do anything. She just stood by and watched. Predators often enter human territory in search of prey. This time the dog was lucky. The leopard was afraid of something and ran away. This hunt of a big male lion was filmed in the Masai Mara. The predatory cat rushes into a huge herd of wildebeest, which immediately began to run away. But quickly disappear hundreds of ungulates did not manage to do, so the lion did not even have to strain. He leisurely chose his prey as in the store. In the Himalayas, snow leopards hunt yaks very often. Here are a few such moments that managed to capture on camera. A crocodile spotted a turtle on the beach and rushed towards it, hoping to eat the easy prey. He struggled for a long time, but it was impossible to crack the turtle shell. A poisonous snake crawls into the bushes to the lions, and it seems to be very aggressive. The lion cubs immediately scattered, and the old lion came to check what was causing the panic. When he saw the black mamba, he also quickly realized that he had to run away. And here a young llama tries to get on the road to people to escape from cougar. Unfortunately, she failed, and in a few seconds the llama was already in the claws of the predator. It seems that this cheetah has decided on his prey. He turns on the last gear and the chase begins. The small gazelle has already lost the speed contest after a few seconds.